We are frequently told that sudden nighttime urgency and stress incontinence are simply the price of getting older. But the biological trigger driving these events is highly specific: the systemic withdrawal of estrogen during perimenopause and menopause. To understand this collapse, we have to look deeper than the external symptoms and examine the urogenital tract at the cellular level. Without estrogen, the bladder and urethral lining rapidly thins, losing vital elasticity. Beneath it, the pelvic floor slowly yields, stripped of hormonal connective support. This structural failure manifests as sudden, uncontrollable urgency, as a sharply escalating frequency of bathroom trips, and as a deeply frustrating reality for a physiological system suddenly operating without its primary biological anchor. The core of this dysfunction is located in the detrusor, the muscular driver of bladder activity. Estrogen acts as a buffer for the nerves embedded here, and without it, these receptors panic, firing erratic signals even when the bladder is mostly empty. That intense, immediate need to void is actually a false alarm generated by a hyperactive nervous system. This neurological chaos is compounded by stress. The HPA axis floods the system with cortisol, locking the detrusor muscle into a continuous, tense state. It creates a localized state of physical anxiety that routinely shatters the sleep cycle night after night. This localized tension is rarely an isolated event. Data from over 28,000 US adults reveals a critical complication hidden within the National Health Record. A rising magnesium depletion score is a severe biological multiplier. Every single point increase drives the odds of an overactive bladder up by 9%. When factoring in the loss of estrogen during menopause, this chemical deficit becomes exponentially more disruptive. Magnesium acts as the primary stabilizer here. When depleted, it leaves the detrusor defenseless against a cascade of involuntary spasms. Alongside this muscular tension, the withdrawal of estrogen triggers a secondary collapse within the urobiome. Natural populations of protective bacteria recede, leaving the fragile bladder wall exposed to a state of chronic, low-grade irritation. Reversing this cascade requires specific interventions, beginning with bioavailable magnesium glycinate. Its presence physically shifts how the bladder wall handles its internal environment. Simultaneously, targeted probiotic strains are deployed to recolonize the lower urinary tract. These strains establish a biological barrier that once shielded the system from the constant low-grade signals of urgency. Adaptogens like ashwagandha systematically quiet the HPA axis and blunt damaging cortisol spikes. But resolving this deeply rooted dysfunction demands a precise alignment of concentration and sequencing to achieve true physical repair. The complete restoration protocol is fully mapped out. Read our clinical breakdown to discover the exact formulation designed to repair the cellular foundation of your bladder health.